Hello, what's up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I just got done watching, might sound a little random, sure, but I did. Angel Has Fallen. Yes, this is a 2019 film. It's the third installment in the Has Fallen trilogy. I can't believe there's been 3 of these damn movies. I'm talking about Olympus Has Fallen, which was a surprise to me. I actually really enjoyed that film when it came out. Then the sequel was London Has Fallen, and now the angel himself has fallen. You see Gerard Butler back as Mike Banning, who has been the head of the Secretary of Defense, security, bodyguard, protecting the president for as many years as he had. He's been protecting Aaron Eckhart, Harvey Dent himself, the president, and even so now you see him. Wait a minute, where the hell is Aaron Eckhart? This movie does not even explain where Aaron Eckhart is. I know that the president only is in office for 4 years, sometimes 8 if re-elected, but they don't explain if there was a re-election, or they don't explain what happened to the previous president, especially because there were 2 movies with him. A line, something. Now we get Morgan Freeman as the president, which is fine. I like Morgan Freeman, and he does fit the role well. But Morgan Freeman was in these movies already as another character, as like he was the head of something. He was involved in the office in the party, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe somebody else who saw this movie can explain to me, or can explain why Aaron Eckhart might have not wanted to come back. I'm sure that's a possibility. So there is an assassination attempt on Morgan Freeman, and for whatever reason the government thinks that Gerard Butler did it. Because of course, why not? The guy who's been single-handedly protecting the president and this country for God knows how long. Yes, he turned rogue and he's now a full-blown killer. Makes sense. And so the movie becomes The Fugitive, basically, where Gerard Butler is trying to outrun the soldiers, outrun his people, and also try to figure out who set him up. Now, what I thought of Angel Has Fallen was, the movie's fine. It's fine. It's not great. It's not something that I'm running home about and saying, oh man, this is a barn burner. This is something that I'm going to recommend and you need to see this now. But this also isn't something that I am angry about, that I'm pissed about, that I'm saying sucks, that I'm saying is going to be on the worst of the year, or that I'm going to crap on and say I'll never ever watch this again. No, I am sort of middle of the road on it, just in the sense of it was a decent time waster, I guess. There were some interesting character beats with Gerard Butler's character, where he's had concussions, so he's been dealing with that. He's getting older. He doesn't know if he can handle this job that much longer. I thought that was interesting, and even when you watch the movie throughout it, the action in this film is more so explosions and more so just shootouts, not as much hand-to-hand fighting that we were used to seeing with Gerard Butler. So I figured, okay, fine, that makes sense. Maybe Gerard Butler himself is getting older, so he's not going to be able to do that much action like he used to. But they sort of fall off on that beat. They don't bring up as much with the concussions or how limited he is. It's not as much of a main focal point of the story as it could have been, should have been. I think Gerard Butler is fine. He does the typical hero role that you expect him to do. Piper Perabo, I think is her name. She plays Gerard's wife, who I think she's been in the first 2 movies. I honestly don't remember. I'm just going to say that she was probably there. She looks familiar. She was fine, but she only had like 2 or 3 scenes, mostly on the phone with Gerard, being like, "Are you okay, honey? Come home safe. See ya." That's her role. That's really it. Jada Pinkett Smith. Oh boy. Oh boy. I like Jada Pinkett Smith. I do. I know that some people might have issues with her. I don't know. I don't know if it's personal, or I don't know if it's her work. Whenever I see her in movies, I think she's good. I'm fine with her. This role was so nothing. It was a disgrace as far as Jada Pinkett goes. I mean, she deserves a lot better. She deserves a lot more layers to a character like this. This role was so generic. She plays an FBI agent who is trying to track down Gerard Butler. And when I first saw her, I thought, okay, maybe she can be the Tommy Lee Jones of this movie. Maybe she could be the person who figures out what's going on and helps him in the end, and this all comes around. And wow, I guess I shouldn't give it away as far as what is done with the character, but this was horrible, absolutely horrible. Just damn. I guess I should just leave it at that. Nick Nolte is in this movie as Gerard Butler's father, and every time Nick Nolte shows up in the film, you go, all right, what crazy S is this guy going to end up doing in this movie? He's not as out of control or insane here. He does have some moments. He does have this relationship where he walked out on Gerard years ago, so there's some resentment there, but he explains himself, and you find out that he is also a military guy, and he's a little screwed up from PTSD. And so again, some interesting stuff there, but they don't hit it fully. They don't go all the way with it. In fact, there is an after credit scene with Nick Nolte and Gerard Butler, and I said, what the hell was that? We're gonna play this up for comedy? Really? That was a little weird to watch. But overall, when you do get to the twist, and again, I'm not gonna reveal anything, and I don't even know if I want to reveal this actor being in the movie, because if I say this actor's name, if I say, hey, this actor's in this movie, and here's his role, well, you guys are going to be like, oh, well, he's obviously the one who set up Gerard Butler. He's obviously the bad guy. As soon as you see this actor, he plays villains so many times in movies that I knew he was the bad guy. And then the movie treats it like it's some twist, some reveal, and I'm supposed to be shocked. Oh my God, it's you? No shit! It's that guy. So they try to treat the twist like it's surprising that he's the villain, he's the betrayer. I just sat there and went blah blah blah, predictable. The movie's fine. The movie's okay at best. I'm gonna give it a Netflix and chill.
Oh yeah.
So guys, let me know in the comments below if you too have seen Angel Has Fallen. Did you like it more than I did? Am I being too harsh? Or do you agree that, yeah, it's pretty middle of the road? Nothing special, nothing to run home about. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!
Hustle legit, proper big bit, separated, shop it for profit. Hustle legit, proper big bit, separated, shop it for profit. Hustle legit, hustle legit, hustle legit, hustle legit, hustle legit, hustle legit, hustle legit.